Do these 3 things before you start an online business. It's not just a catchy title, it's hard-earned wisdom. Because I've met far too many women over 50 who step into the online world of excitement and then get overwhelmed by all the tech, shiny objects, and self-doubt. If that's you, you're in the right place. I'm going to share the 3 essential things every woman should know before diving into digital marketing in retirement, including one that most people only figure out after they've spent a bunch of money and want to throw their laptop out the window. So hang on, I promise this will save you time, money, and unnecessary stress. Point 1, get clear on your why. This might surprise you, but your why is not just a cute vision board exercise. I used to think, I already know my why. I want to make money. But let me tell you something. Money will not be enough to get you out of bed when your Zoom won't open and your Canva just deleted itself. When I sold my business at 56, I wasn't ready for a hard stop retirement. I still had energy, ideas, and bills. Everybody's got those. But I wanted something different. I wanted freedom with purpose. I wanted time to travel, to be able to be generous with those close to me and those in need. And I wanted to stay connected with the students I've hosted in my home over the years. They've become my family. So I had to ask myself, what kind of life do I want to build and why? Here's the thing. When your why is strong, it becomes your compass. Let me say that again, because honestly, that is a gold nugget right there. When your why is strong, it becomes your compass. It helps you say yes to the right opportunities and no to the distractions. So how much can you make from this kind of business? That depends. I know women who earn enough to travel and buy Christmas gifts, and others who go on to make 6-figure incomes. Let me tell you about a friend and mentor of mine, Wendy. She retired at 55 and went from struggling financially to retiring early. Now she helps fellow midlifers master digital skills for real-life impact on their finances, family, and their future. She is fueled by faith, grandbabies, camping, and way too much popcorn and red licorice. The key is your why determines your pace and your purpose. So before you buy a course, build your website, post on a channel, ask yourself this. Why now? Why this? You're not just starting a business. You're stepping into a new chapter with your eyes wide open. And that's a beautiful place to begin. Point 2, learn before you launch. This is a step I knew I needed. I'll be honest. I came from the financial and insurance world where up until the COVID era, we visited people in their homes and wrote paper applications. Totally old school. And the last half of my career, my assistant did all my social media. So when I considered setting up income streams online as a retirement project, I knew that I would have to learn before I launched anything. So instead of trial and error, I invested in a program that showed me the actual steps: how to market online with confidence, how to attract the right people, and how to automate things so I wouldn't be glued to a screen for 12 hours a day. Still, I am at the point in my life where I've experienced a few things: the love and loss of my spouse, various careers, and pickleball bruises. I thought, how hard can this be? I'll give myself a few weeks to get up and running. Well, for me, there was a learning curve. It's not rocket science, but it's not intuitive, especially if you've been out of the online space for a while. Hashtags, sales funnels, lead magnets. Who makes up these names anyway? Thankfully, God brought me to a program that was step by step. I watched a video lesson and then did what I had learned. When I didn't understand something or had a question, the 24/7 technical support and online community were there to help. Through use of an automated system, I only had to follow the steps to plug in a few things and personalize it. The email funnel was already available for me to customize as well. I can't tell you how grateful I am. I've seen women go from earning 0 to thousands a month in a matter of months. without burnout or turning into social media zombies. But those who skip the step of learning before they launch often waste more time and money trying to piece it together themselves. So be kind to yourself. Get the training. It's not a sign of weakness, it's smart. Remember, you're not in your 20s trying to hustle. You're in your 50s or 60s building something with wisdom, and that's your superpower. Point 3, choose alignment, not just income. Just because something can make money doesn't mean you should do it. Listen, there are hundreds of ways to make money online. Sell t-shirts, flip furniture, or start a YouTube channel about fermented cabbage. Yeah, that's a real niche. But if it doesn't fit your life, your energy, your calling, it's not going to last. That's why I chose a selective retirement. I didn't want to trade one job for another. I wanted flexibility and faith-aligned purpose and the ability to travel and say yes to a visiting student or unexpected event. Digital marketing gives me that. I can choose projects I care about. I don't have to hold inventory or cold call anyone, and I can share stories that matter to people. How much would you make with this aligned approach? Start with a few hundred a month and grow as you go. The beauty is you decide the pace, and you don't need to sacrifice your values along the way. This isn't about building a business that takes over your life. It's about building streams of income that support the life you already love. When your work reflects your faith and your season, it's not just about income, it's about impact. Now, I want to hear from you. What would your selective retirement look like? Is it travel, more time with family, creating impact from home? Comment below and let me know. Or just type the word freedom if you're dreaming of more purpose and less pressure in the next season. I read and reply to every comment and would love to connect. You've got everything you need to begin. Clarity on your why, confidence to learn before you leap, and the wisdom to build something aligned with your life, not something that drains it. If this video gave you even one helpful idea, hit the like and subscribe. I've got more videos coming up to help you create impact, income, and joy in this next chapter. You're not starting over, you're starting stronger.